Hi Droogs, how you doing? Well, I thought I'd tell you a funny story, kind of a story, kind of a funny thing. When I was a kid, my best friend, his name was Scott, and he was a character to say the least. He was full of piss and vinegar. And, well, some of you think I'm full of piss and vinegar too, I suppose. And full of something anyway. So you probably can imagine we made quite a team when I was a kid. We got in a fair share amount of trouble, did a lot of things we probably shouldn't have done. Some of which were so horrible I can't even talk about them on camera. I was a delinquent. Anyway, one of the things that involved Scott was, I think at school or somewhere, or in an encyclopedia or something, he saw a picture. They were discussing diseases or something. I don't know where he saw this. I think he showed me a picture of it though, I'm pretty sure. And you can go on Google and find a picture of this, I'm certain. It's a famous picture. Maybe it was on Believe It or Not or something, if they had it back then. It was some show. Actually, it was some kind of show, matter of fact, I think is what it was. He saw a piece about a guy who had elephantitis. Now, elephantitis is a disease mainly you see in Africa, I think. I don't know what it exactly is or what it causes. I think it's an insect bite that infects your limb somehow, and your limb begins to swell and swell and swell. And I don't know what happens. I'm not sure what causes it. And it's not a funny disease. It's horrifying, really. Like a lot of horrifying things, there's some black humor that goes along with it. The wind is coming to destroy my video. Anyway, so Scotty, in researching this, or in this show or whatever, they talked about a man who had elephantitis of the testicles. Now, you gotta realize, we're 7 or 8 years old, 7, 8, 9 years old at the time. And this was so bad. I mean, with elephantitis, things swell to enormous proportions, to elephant-sized proportions, okay? This man had elephantitis of the testicles, elephantitis of the balls, as Scott put it. And it's not funny. It really isn't. But this poor man had to walk around with his balls in a wheelbarrow. Well, you may think I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. There's pictures of this, and probably still is online. His balls had swelled to such an enormous size. He literally had to walk around with his balls in a wheelbarrow in front of it. That's not the funny part. But Scott was fascinated by this. And Scott was telling me about this. And then he says, yeah, if he lived around here, I'd take some firecrackers and I'd throw it in that wheelbarrow. And he animatedly talked about how they'd go, potty pop, pop, pop. I guess you had to be there. He would get talking about this, and I tell you, he would just go on and on about this elephantitis of the balls thing and the firecrackers and the wheelbarrow, and he would just laugh himself into hysteria. If you've seen my stupid baby names video, it was like that. How I got in that video, he was like that, and he would just laugh himself into hysteria. Talking about this poor man with his elephantitis of the balls and how he would love to throw a pack of firecrackers in there with his testicles in this wheelbarrow, jumping around and running around with this wheelbarrow. I don't know. This is 9-year-old humor, mind you, but the other day something about this, something on TV reminded me of this whole thing, and Scott and his fascination with Mr. Wheelbarrow and Mr. Elephantitis of the balls. Old kids and their funny sense of humor, That's it. I thought I'd share it with you. Hope you guys are having a good time out there and enjoying life and having a great time, because that's what it's all about. I'll talk to you later.